All right. Are we all ready? So,
roll death saves.
Where we last left off, and one of these days I do have to catch up on the Discord site because now we're 3 episodes in, or sessions in. Where we last left off, you had gone up the river into the continent in order to get closer to the site in which more salt had said would be the destination for treasure, as well as the supposed mystery behind the magical entropy. You set forth. Unfortunately, your monk friend Cass got an urgent message and had to take off on her own. You made it through through some of the rolling hills and into a canyon, where you were ambushed by a number of goblins, hobgoblins, and an ogre. It was during this moment you were aided by what looked like a giant ape. Or just an ape. Just
Monkey
an ape. Boy. A large gorilla that decided that it did not like the goblins and started knocking them off their perches. Dunk. It was through sheer tenacity and a little bit of a grace of magic that you defeated the goblins, as well as yourselves.
You killed my dog.
She's been waiting 2 weeks to say that.
Yes, I have.
Careful, I might give her a shotgun as a weapon, just, you killed my dog.
Get off my lawn. After the battle ended and people were healed up by Morse, by our ranger, and by our gorilla friend, who turned out to be an elven druid named
Nails without the A.
Nils. From what I envision, a rather chilled back kind of druid with black hair, and there was something else distinct about your character. I can't remember what it was.
Dark brown hair, had the mistletoe.
The mistletoe, right. Mistletoe garland around his
Yep.
around his head, around his neck.
Yeah, druidic focus, yeah.
Which surprisingly is quite toxic, but just like,
Only toxic if you eat it.
Yeah. And also makes really good berries.
Mm-hmm.
It was decided amongst the party to offer Nils a membership to come along and get a portion of the loot. And we are now starting from the end of your long rest.
Oh, long rest? All right.
Yeah.
I said you guys took a long rest.
Camp. Honestly, I need you guys well rested so I can bring out the Etten. I'm supposed to kill you today. I mean, what? So,
Hold on, rest.
and for this one, I'm trying to remember who was on watch.
I had first watch.
You had the
We
first
didn't
watch.
get that far.
You didn't?
I don't recall us
Nope.
discussing watch.
We ended the game as we were making camp and going to sleep.
No, we discussed watch. I had first watch. One of you had second watch.
Okay.
I think Ben had third watch.
Yeah,
Probably the
Sounds
same thing
good.
we did the night before. You, me, and him.
yeah.
Ben got a nat 20 on his perception check.
That's awesome.
There wasn't anything planned for you guys this time anyway. So night goes without any kind of disturbance. The sun rises, or at least you can guess that it's rising based off of the change in color of the sky above you. And with that, Captain Salt is going to get up. He's brushing off. For anyone that wants to make a perception check, feel free.
Okay. See if they're going to roll good or crappy this time around. 12.
12.
Crappy.
10.
11.
7. Okay. Those who rolled above a 10, you would spot that the captain is slightly more rigid about in his movements, and you can tell by the disgruntled look on his face, he's not at all not in a pleasant mood as he wakes up. Your cleric friend looks over, rather concerned, trying to do medicinal stuff to help him. Doesn't seem to be as effective as she wants it to be, but
I'd like to make an Arcana check to see what the heck is going on, because
go on.
for normal healing magics to not work, that is unusual.
Yes, feel free.
That is a natural 18 plus 7, 25.
Wow.
Damn.
25. Let's see here. As a wizard, you don't specialize too much in magical healing.
Mhm.
However, the Order of the Scribes does try and catalog how magical healing works, and you've spent a lot of time in their libraries, and you've as well as documenting some of your own understandings of magical healing, and that there are very few things that could diminish an ability to heal. Something is oddly out of place, and you have this feeling that it could be something more related to a curse or some sort of item, or maybe even a lingering effect of some sort. That's at least those are the things that you have come across and that you can recollect.
Okay.
You rolled a 25. That's insane.
I know.
So, and that was a high DC to begin with.
Was
so,
it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
His eye will swivel around a little bit, Mad-Eye Moody style. I didn't realize it until someone mentioned it to me later, and I'm like, shit, it is. Dang. Wow. And it will, after a brief moment, it will stop back in its glass eye feature spot and look around at the party and go, it appears that there's nothing severely dangerous around at the moment. I suggest that we pull up stakes soon and take our show on the road. Nils, the captain's good eye, the golden one, will actually turn to you and go and stare at you for a sec, and then say, "Are you going to be joining us?"
Aye, that is the plan. At least that is what I agreed with these people.
I overheard it last night. Just so you know, you're divvying up your share the way you'll have it.
Aye, I agreed to that. Do I notice this effect? Because I rolled a 10. I'm imagining that I probably didn't pick up on what you were talking about, some condition or some effect that it was.
You would you would know that when you first met spotted this crew, out of the corner of your eye in battle, you saw this man run, not at what would be like full steam for even even if you were in the best of care. Now you're it's like obvious that he's injured in some way, shape, or form, and he's been kind of pulling a stoic appearance in front of everybody.
So as we're talking, I'm just gonna reach over and like put my hand on his shoulder as we're talking, like kind of a friendly gesture, and I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on him to see if that does anything.
All right, lesser restoration.
Yeah.
That touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Because you're a full caster, I do have to ask, sure. What does it look like when you cast your magic?
So as I'm just reaching over, what is that? Verbal and somatic? Let me find out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Verbal and somatic. So as, we're talking, and I reach out and I just put my hand on his shoulder. you see kind of this warm glow come around my mistletoe, and it just kind of slowly radiates down my arm, into my hand, and like into his shoulder.
Okay.
Just like a nice, almost like a misty. You wouldn't really pick up on it unless you really see it. You know, focusing on it.
Paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Unless a high perception or however you want to play that. But yeah, just
Sure,
like this
yeah.
warm, light blue. We'll say light blue glow just kind of radiates down my arm, through my hand, and into his shoulder, and just kind of dissipates into his chest and whatnot.
I dig it. Make a perception check first.
Oh, shit.
Or an insight. Perception or insight.
Let's see. Oh, they're the same. That would be a 21.
21.
Nice.
Perception or insight.
Perception.
Okay. As your the energy leaves your mistletoe and starts radiating up your arm, just before it actually catches on to the captain's shoulder, you notice the eye, the black one, just dart a little bit, like reflexively down and then back up in position. And as the energy radiates onto him, there's not a best way to describe it. It's almost like watching a person go from a cold outdoors into a warm room, and it's a similar sensation that you've seen other people react to when you've casted this spell in the past. The captain just quirks an eyebrow at you and goes, "I take it that was to aid me in something?"
Aye. You looked a little weary there. I thought a little magic might help you.
Oh. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel like it's done anything besides giving me a warm feeling. Next time, though, if you wouldn't mind, ask before
Permission.
you ask for permission. Hey.
Aye, I understand.
With that, actually, Captain takes one step away, and then turns around and says, "Mr. Nils, what is it you're after?"
I am not after anything, really, per se. I've lived out in this forest for quite some time now, just to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. I used to live there. I used to work in the, let me find out. Go back to, I used to be an acolyte for the church. And things seemed to go a little awry, so I thought it best upon myself to withdraw and pull myself away from there.
Which church?
Oh,
Do you actually have?
I do. I have.
Okay. I was
I'm
like,
looking.
did I call you out?
Where is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Did I call you out on your bullshit?
No, it would be the church for the faith Sylvanus.
On us.
Roll crap at disadvantage.
Oh wait, let me go back up so I can read it.
I believe they pronounce it Inish.
Sylvanus?
Sylvanus, the god of wild nature.
Okay.
Elven god, if I remember right.
Wait, isn't Sarah's character also
Let me look.
a follower on us?
I don't know.
She's grave domain, so that would not make sense.
It's a nature domain, though.
She's a ladron, so maybe.
What? Power?
Nah, I can't see details of her character sheet.
Oh.
Bill could, though, since he's
That's-
the admin of that.
There, the one character who hasn't been speaking up that much is she's a Asmar, right?
Yeah.
An Asmar.
Oh. Yours?
I'm
No.
an Asmar, but I,
No, no.
I believe she is too.
No, she's a ladron.
A Ladrin.
Oh.
Okay.
Ladron.
An Eladrin female that dresses human.
Human.
Oh.
Cass is a way of the open hand monk.
Oh no,
Not
not
Cass.
Cass.
Sarah.
Sarah's.
Oh,
A ladron.
thought you were talking about her. Sorry.
It's okay.
If you can look up under the faith details page.
But she's an Asimar that
Elf.
Elf. That's two.
Wood Shadow?
Wood Shadow Elf.
Fake Chrono Wood Shadow?
Yeah.
That's her. She's Elven.
She's an elf.
Man.
Grave Domain Cleric Elf.
Looks almost punk. Think Abby Shuto, goth punk.
Sure.
Who does she worship, though, Bill?
I'm looking. Trying to get there.
Be under description.
Yeah.
I should really make notes
Yep.
for
Athena.
Athena. Oh, okay.
That's right. I remember her saying that.
I'll really have to make notes so that I can keep
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. I'm a bad DM. I'm willing to admit it.
But you're an excellent date. Exactly.
Thank you. So,
What was that? 2 AC? That's terrible.
So, Morse will take that all in, and he'll ask, "Should we be expecting anything from the church, as far as you are concerned?"
I'm reading my
Are you a wanted man by the church?
No, I'm not a wanted man. Being an acolyte, I command respect. So, for those who share the faith,
Sharing the faith, man.
right? Perform religious duties. You and your adventuring companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established presence of your faith. Though you must provide any material components needed for spells, yada yada yada. So yes, if we pass a shrine or a temple of some sorts, they will aid us if we need assistance.
Very nice. You didn't fall out with the church.
I did not.
No bridges burnt or feelings hurt.
No.
Good to know. Well, if anyone else has any...
I just more or less left on my own accord, feeling a little bit more disconnected with the way that things were happening in that certain section. So I needed time to myself to get out and reflect and commune with my deity on my own. And
Honestly, I can probably imagine Nils being like, "Whoa, this is
sit
too
down in the
rigid,
woods,
man. This is
poking out a
yeah,
right.
this is too
Chill,
rigid, man.
dude.
I gotta get out of here,
Chill.
man."
Every day was like some ritual and some ceremony. Man,
It's a cult. It's a cult.
it's not a cult. That's what.
They're always asking me to bless shit. God, it's just so tiring.
A lot of prostrating and a whole lot a lot of nothing else.
Up and down and up and down.
I've genuflected so many times I can't even see straight.
23 and a half hours of silence followed by 30 minutes of holy crap, what the hell's going on?
I had to heal my knees so many times from all.
Right.
I'm not going there.
Right. So, Captain Morse will look to everyone else and go, does anyone else have any affairs that they need in order?
No.
I would think we would have taken care of that before we left.
Just checking. So after eating your meals and pulling up stakes, you leave your nice little alcove and set forth further into the canyon.
What's the terrain?
The terrain is
Same as before.
rocky and the canyon is getting deeper and deeper as you're going farther in. You guys are within the area, so would someone like to roll a perception check? Just for the group.
I will. 18.
18. As your travels continue, you would know that the weather seems to be picking up rather rapidly. Almost, you've been out to sea for a bit of time. It's even more rapidly than what you would see out sea. Just, it's such a dramatic change. The sky's starting to darken with clouds, and even the clouds are starting to turn a fierce, dark, blackish color. The wind seems to be picking up dramatically around you, technically over you, since you're in a ravine-like area. So the wind above you is picking up to.
How high are the cliffs?
The cliffs right now are around.
Cliffs of insanity.
Are around 40 to 50 feet high. There's still a decline of the ravine cliffs, but it's but the ravine itself is getting lower as is at a steeper decline than the ones from the ravine top.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a spell slot to use my primeval awareness.
Okay.
See if I detect anything.
Okay. I gotta look that up, if you don't mind.
1 minute per level of spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds a lot like a paladin.
Within a mile.
Although her range is better than the paladins.
Mm-hmm. They only get, up to 60 feet?
60 feet for the paladin.
If we were in my favorite terrain, it would be up to 6 miles, but
What's your favorite terrain in the future?
forest.
Forest?
Bushes.
Well,
Now I'm drinking.
Just have the druid conjure up a tree and then we're in the forest.
2 trees.
Gotta see the you gotta see the forest through the trees.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow,
I would say that within the mile, is it only the creatures or is it?
it's aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay, so it's only
Extraplanar critters,
extraplanar critters.
basically.
Yeah, I would say that you don't sense them within the mile.
Okay.
Because you are you're looking for this specifically, roll me a knowledge nature check.
10.
10. And that's enough to let you know that this isn't normal weather behavior.
Okay.
All right. With that, I'd like to get a marching order just to.
Oh, jeez.
That's a little premature.
He's just sounding what I'm thinking. I'm assuming
That you wanted to sing a Genesis song?
I'm assuming it'll be similar as before, me in front.
You're in front. Okay. Captain will probably be either closer to the middle or middle. No, actually,
We don't have
Back.
room for the clerics. So.
we'll be in back.
Is this
He's
the tabaxi?
he's moving.
Back with the captain.
Is this the tabaxi?
Okay. You two are in back. We'll also say that the cleric is also kind of taking caboose, mainly mainly worried about the captain's.
Which
Health.
direction are we going?
We can go that way.
Never attack the DM.
Well, it's happened to me.
Always move away. Never attack the DM.
Good to know.
They
So-
might take it personal.
As you traverse farther and farther, you will know that the weather starts to get a lot more severe. The winds are howling. There's now thunder. No rain. There we go.
There's the thing.
That's great, though.
No rain.
We need a captain and a cleric, don't we?
Yes. And your druid, yes?
Yes.
He's already there.
Oh, where?
Well, there's technically 5 of us counting Ben. 1,
Which
2, 3,
one
4,
did you
5.
use for the druid D? Did you have?
Oh.
The red.
This one?
That
And you were
Yep.
closer to back.
There
You were in the back.
I'm looking. I saw it and then you move the bag and it disappears.
As the wind starts howling louder and louder, to the point that it is almost impossible to hear from the front all the way in the back. As just how long does your does your
1 minute.
it's 1 minute
Yeah,
per spell
1
level.
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, for primeval awareness.
Okay.
1 minute.
Wanted to double check that. So it would already be ended at this point. As you continue even farther, the cavern starts to not the cavern. The ravine starts to open up wider and wider and wider. At this,
Here, crotch the old man for the captain.
yep, that's what we chose last time.
And then I gotta find.
Wider and wider.
Wider and wider. Thank you. I get distracted. Wider and wider until it opens into a cloud of dust and debris being swirled around by a large twister.
God, I wish I were playing my sorcerer right now.
The captain takes the captain's eye starts to swivel around, and he squints rather difficultly. For those of you that are close by, some of you would be able to hear say,
Cleric.
"Cleric." Okay, cool. Would be able to
There.
hear him say, "It's somewhere in this canyon. I can't. It's difficult to see, but I can feel that it's close by." And for anyone with a perception over 12, a passive perception over 12, you would. Oh, wow, all of you guys.
Yeah.
And I take it also our cleric friend and our
Alexi.
Tabaxi is probably the only one that's.
Tabaxi, I think, was 14.
Oh, right. He had high stats because of his stupid rolls.
And he's a rogue. And he's a rogue. He took proficiency on perception.
Right. It's for those for all of you, you would note that this particular twister, while rather large, doesn't seem to be moving in a specific direction. It seems as if someone took a giant whirlwind and just placed it down and anchored it to the location.
To pull a line from Days Gone By. I disbelieve!
And he gets flung up by the twister.
I believe. Put me down.
ATM! So, what do you all do?
This is his show. I'm waiting on him. Stop well shy of what I consider to be a safe distance.
Okay. You would feel the airflow intensify around you. If this is an illusion, it's a very damn good one. It's you're at a safe distance where you feel that you can plant your feet without getting flung away, but you're getting pelted by debris.
That's not a safe distance.
Well, not.
Back up.
Okay. I wasn't going to have you do any damage. I was just going to say.
No,
you,
I know, but
Yeah. Okay.
that's not safe distance backup.
Okay. Anyone else?
Come with him.
I mean, grass and sticks blowing around, that's fine, but debris,
I meant like sand and dirt.
oh, that's fine. Fine. No issue.
You could circle around the twister if you so choose. There is plenty of space between the high velocity winds and the canyon walls that you can move around with without being picked up, if you so choose.
It's not up to me. I'm in front, but I'm not leading this party.
Hang on. Gotta look up Morse's stats. Morse assault. Right. It's one of those stupid data plans.
Do you need access?
Could I get access?
Easy.
All right. Here you are.
What?
Well, that's one way to get access.
Unless we're pausing.
Yeah, we'll pause for a brief second.
All good. Have a nice day. You can plug in there too behind you.
Oh, thank you.
Your cord is hot.
Thank you.
So be careful when you touch it.
Oh, it's hot. Okay.
Alright, get a room.
Server room?
And all that
Yeah.
jazz. All right.
We did that one too.
Yep, we did. We did a whole bunch of Chicago. Now that I have. Okay, come on. There we go. Start the car. I know a would-be spot where the jingles cool and the piano's hot. Yeah. The captain will is attempting desperately to try and look around. However, with the dirt kick up, he spends a good part of his time with his eyes closed. So as rather reflexively, even the eye, those that are close to you can see it swirling, trying to find some manner of structure or a semblance of civilization or something. Yeah, we'll go with that. Thank you. He shouts out, "It has to be somewhere in this canyon. All clues pointed to here."
Does that mean we need to turn around?
I think that means we need to move ahead. That's the problem.
We could go around, or we could go through.
I don't think it's very smart to go through.
Are you all in agreement? I'm looking to you. You are the professionals here.
I'm looking at the casters. The one you're running and the other three. I know you don't have much, but you're still a caster.
I guess.
I mean, that's a tornado. You know what people like me do to tornadoes? Turn around and go the other way.
I generally do too.
Is it canyon wall to canyon wall, or is
Yeah,
it, there's there space
you can-
to get around it?
There's the canyon opens up, so
Or you said it widened out.
yeah, it's to the point where you can, if you were, you could even get a caravan to drive around it without worrying about the.
No, I was under the impression there wasn't that much space.
Oh, I thought I said that it was wide enough. And
We'll
that
skirt
you-
it.
You probably did, and we probably just
Did I say?
missed it.
Oh,
Well, I thought
heard it.
I thought he meant the canyon overall, and then there's a tornado in the middle. Tornadoes aren't small.
no, they're not. That's. It is taking up a large portion of the canyon as far as you can see. However, you still have enough room to skirt around it.
Well,
I want to spend 10 minutes
Okay.
and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. How far is it? Up to 60 feet?
30-foot sphere.
30-foot sphere. How close do you get?
I'm going to wait for it to be up, and then I'm going to start moving towards it because I also want to do an Arcana check to be sure that this is probably a less than wildly insane plan.
Sure.
But-
Okay.
As a practitioner of magic, a fixed point tornado that does not move
Mhm.
strikes me as odd.
don't need to be a magic user to know that.
Natural 18 plus 7, 25.
25. Your instincts are correct. Now, what could anchor it? It could be a spellcaster. It could be that someone created a terrain-based illusion to make it seem, even down to the tactile level, that you're sensing a twister within the area. It could be that someone actually figured out a way to isolate a tornado in space and time. Those chronomancers are weird folk.
That they are.
And I mean, you don't get based off of your research, if this is a form of magical item, it's almost unthinkable, because to do it on such a large scale like this is pushing into the realm of deific proportion. And the amount of energy needed to produce such a thing
Mm-hmm.
is rather insane.
Right.
Not saying that it can't be done.
Oh yeah, deities can do all sorts of crazy things, but Anchor in a single point tornado to a fixed spot. So, look at the party.
What's your perception?
Passive is 13.
Passive is 13. Give me a knowledge nature.
Alright.
How tall is this tornado?
It's
Baby.
one sec.
That's a natural 4 plus 7, 11.
11. Okay. DC wasn't high on this. You've been keeping track of the tornado as you go along, as you're actually ritually casting your detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that at some point, this tornado would either pick up speed or start diminishing speed,
Okay.
because it's just not. Such a process would actually have to have some sort of
Mechanism to either sustain or it's gonna
Exactly.
naturally atrophy.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh, words sometimes.
It's alright.
Words are hard.
Words are hard,
Math is hard.
but
New things are hard.
you're an intelligent man, and you do your math well enough to know that this thing isn't slowing down or speeding up. It's constant. How tall is this? It's rather hard to gauge with all of the dust pickup, but if you were, you can look up, and through the dust cloud, it's well over 60 feet, and it just feels like it's continuing to go. So, is anyone else planning on doing anything while he's ritual casting? This takes 10 minutes.
Yep.
I got nothing. Just waiting.
Since I am so proficient with rocks,
And poop.
I'm just gonna pick up a rock and throw it at the tornado and see if the wind catches it,
Okay.
or if it just goes.
Okay. Roll me a ranged attack.
All right. Oh, ranged attack.
Mm-hmm. No added bonuses.
I'll just.
Yeah.
If he hits the tornado and it groans, I'm out of here.
11 plus whatever a ranged attack would be.
Just your dexterity
Oh.
modifier.
Yeah, if it's an air elemental, we might be in just a wee bit of trouble.
Dexterity plus 3, so that would be a 14.
14. Okay. What's your strength?
It's an air elemental.
13, so plus 1.
No,
13? Okay. So
In my premium.
you get a good chunk. Yeah. You're wiry. You're wiry.
Right.
You huck the
Toned.
Yeah. You throw the rock, and as you make what you believe is at least past the safety mark that Johann managed to feel comfortable at, and it picks up and goes. I take it that it's like less than a fist size.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're throwing some,
Funk. Take it.
that's some Caduceus Clay level intelligence right there. Well, I know my rocks.
Right.
That rock did exactly what it was supposed to. Anyway, so anyone else?
He's doing something. I'm going to wait for him.
Me too.
And the you can actually see the Tabaxi's hair, Zacky's hair, just start to kind of elevate. It's definitely an uncomfortable feeling, and he's like, "This is insane." Trying to do Ben Manthy's voice. So. Now that 10 minutes have passed, let's see what you find. Jerry, you're within 30 at 30 feet. You're not within the danger zone yet.
Right.
He's walking towards it.
He's
Once it's
about
up,
to.
I'm gonna start. This may be a bad idea. I'll let you know.
So we want to.
I grab my
Maybe we
rope,
want to tie a rope.
and I
to
grab
him.
my rope,
Okay.
and I alpine knot them together,
Okay.
and then tie it around him.
All right.
Help me anchor. Off you go.
I know you're probably not going to do it, but I imagine he just says, "Help me anchor," and just all of a sudden, Rhino.
Well, hey, I'll take 2 wraps around his horn. There we go.
So
Oh, well, if it's Rhino, then I'll just
I'm
rope
not
me
doing
right
it
to
right.
him.
that's
That would be cool.
Johnny.
Do you remember the movie?
I want
Cow!
my urban assault unicorn.
Another
We
cow!
have debris.
I think that's the same cow.
Okay, who's who?
That's
Yeah,
that's
Rhino.
Nils.
Sorry.
Okay. So Nels and Johnny are anchoring.
And
No
this
urban
is-
assault unicorn.
And we're in front of the rest of everybody.
Alright.
And Zacky's like, "Man, I'm glad that it's not me. The gods are out to get me." Okay, so
Well, there's no, mast for him to climb.
no, but there might be a goblin or two.
That's true.
In fact, do you happen to see a goblin skull? Just
Oh. Go!
Place that where the tornado is.
okay. So we'll say that you are about 60 feet away from the
Tornado.
tornado's. We'll call it
Epicenter?
epicenter. Oh no, not epicenter. The
The outer edge?
the outer edge.
Okay.
Figuring out the epicenter would be rather difficult at your current point of view.
Right.
At this point, it still looks like a tornado to you.
And the rest of the train, nothing magical about it.
Nothing seems to be magical about it. The debris doesn't look like it's showing any kind of shimmers or hums. Actually, what does detect magic look like for you when you cast it? It can be something sensory. Some people might see colors. Others might see waves, vibrations. Or hums. Hear humming.
Trying to think how,
Some people might see absence and prominence when certain magic appears.
I'm going to say hold off.
shades and hues, I think would be the best way to describe it.
Shades and hues. Okay. You from this distance, nothing magical seems to be the case.
Okay.
At 60 feet away from the edge.
Alright, move in to get it within range of the spell.
Okay. 15 feet closer, you start to feel a little like having to brace yourself as you're walking forward.
Okay.
There's a tinkle.
How long is your rope?
100 feet,
Okay.
give or take a few
At this
inches.
point, you are in difficult terrain.
Ooh, all right.
I take it you're gonna keep on going?
Keep on, keep on, keep on.
Yep. Let's keep going.
Okay. Another 15 feet. You are now 30 feet away from the tornado's edge. At this point, you are in not only difficult terrain, but it is starting to get harder for your physical visual perception to keep track of everything.
Okay.
However, your magic is still holding. Now, I put those rocks up for a reason. As you continue, I'm going to need strength saving throws from you.
All right.
And this is how I killed the wizard.
Killed the wizard, killed the wizard, killed the
Already
wizard.
killed half the party.
With my stone magic
Natural
helmet.
16 plus 2, 18.
18. You're there is a moment as the wind starts to pick up even more and more. You nearly lose your footing. However, you plant it well enough, and surprisingly enough, all those rope climbing in magical wizard school are finally paying off.
They said tightrope walking wasn't good.
Do you continue?
Here,
Which?
transfer.
Transfer? Okay.
Because then you will have a grid to use.
All right. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 away. And I'll put that right there.
I separated all these so you can use them as boundary sites, whatever you want to use them for.
And then how far away is the rest of the party?
The rest of the party is about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. You guys are about 70 feet away.
And more rocks if you want them to.
I'll put that right over there and that right there. You are. Can you see your?
Yep,
your
I can see 'em.
Okay. You are now 30 feet away, and you have made your strength check to stabilize yourself. If you want to continue, you can go another 15 feet, or however much you want.
Let's go another 15 forward.
Okay, 15 forward. All right. It is at this point you are starting to cough as the dust starts picking up faster and faster, and it's a little bit hard to breathe. I need a strength saving throw and a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Hold tight.
Strength. Natural 12 plus 2 is 14.
14 will save.
And natural 2 for con, plus 2 is 4.
Okay. It is getting really hard to breathe for you. You will take 1 point of exhaustion. You now have disadvantage on your ability checks.
Okay.
All right.
Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Misty Step. 30 feet in.
Wow! 30 feet in.
He's no longer tied to us.
Nope.
Yep. The
Yep, the rope just goes bloop.
rope goes slack.
It's flapping in the wind.
With that, we will explain your stuff later.
Ooh. The delayed response. That makes
So-
it good.
Johan and Nils, you're holding that rope, and you see him.
We see him creeping and creeping and creeping and creeping,
And
and
then
then,
All gone.
In a puff of smoke, and the smoke actually goes with the tornado.
well, that was short-lived. Start pulling the rope back in. It's expensive.
All right, folks.
Coil the ropes up, put them back in the pack.
Your wizard is somewhere.
He cast something. I mean, it's obvious he was either taken or he cast something. From the looks of it, I'm going to say he cast something.
You would know because he has used this spell
Just
in.
used it the last
Yeah.
combat.
He
that
used
we
it the
did.
last combat,
Yeah.
and he's used it before.
So
So
he's off doing something. That's fine.
you
I
can.
said we should go around.
I think he's looking for a way to turn it off, to stop it.
All right.
And look how well that turned out.
He's not done yet.
Are you guys waiting to see if there's any kind
Yeah.
of response? Is that
He's got some kind of plan or intent going on. Give it a chance. Wait.
I'm gonna start moving around.
you're gonna take a wide berth?
Yep.
See,
Okay.
I was thinking the rope and my hammer and my pitons, and I was gonna, kind of tack myself down and try and go around it.
I'm gonna go with
But
him.
he did that.
You're going with him?
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to get a little look, see what's going on.
Okay.
staying right where I am.
I have
Don't
no
wanna go
defense
too
or attack against this kind of thing. So
Yeah, I don't have much either in the way of any sort of spells, so
All right.
I just want to get a look, see.
Captain is choosing if you're planning on waiting. He's going to wait as well.
He has some plan. Give him a chance.
Yeah.
actually, if he's going around that side, I'm gonna go around this side.
Okay, splitting the party.
Just
How far are you planning on going?
recon. Maybe 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how far are you planning on going?
How? Can we see how wide this is?
Yeah.
How wide is it?
I'll,
I mean, this
Yes.
is like the edge, right? Where it,
yeah, that's the edge.
right.
That's what I was just working on,
I
actually.
get an idea.
Alright.
Holy cow.
Yeah, right. It's
Set it.
enormously wide. Yeah, I'll just kind of move over towards this rock a little bit.
All right.
I know.
Around that time, you will wait. You're about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, you're still at a safe distance. MA are staying
Yeah.
around this area.
Well, maybe about there.
Okay. So you're about 60 feet away from the edge, and
There you go. Shape your canyon.
shape my canyon.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are. This is
They'll bend however which way you need. So you're aware.
there. It is. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Nice. So that's about.
So the gap, the gap of the tornado is wider than our table here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of space.
There's plenty of space.
Gotcha. And this is the border of our tornado.
Yeah, that's the outer edge.
Okay. Okay.
I love this.
Right?
I never thought that I would actually have to give dimension to the canyon and the tornado.
I
Should
can
get
make it
pictures of
bigger.
No, this is fine.
I can make it bigger.
No, thank you.
This table is designed to go 4x3. I'm using a 2x3.
This is fine.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bigger.
Bigger! Jerry? Bigger! While you guys figure out what you're going to do next, Jerry, I would like a
Word.
word.
We have a deck.
Yeah,
Close the sliding glass door.
I'm just gonna remove my socks because I don't like wet socks and I don't like dirty socks.
Oh yeah.
I also don't
Forgot
like
it's
tracking. We'll
Alright.
take this out to the deck. So, as these two fan out, and you wait, there is. How long would you say that you waited before you stepped in, analyzing the area?
Maybe 30 seconds tops.
Okay. So after 30 seconds from his disappearance, you're pulling it in the rope. You guys starting to fan out. You would note that the winds have slightly died down. And I mean, they look at this time. Still, it's still a twister, but it looks closer to a dust devil than a really large dust devil. But it seems tamer than what it once was. Any reactions before I start my next statement?
I'm gonna move back to the rest of the party.
Okay, I got you. I got you, boo.
You called me boo.
All right. And just double checking. What languages do you speak?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. Celestial, Common, Gnomish, Infernal. Unfortunately, I do not speak any of the elemental languages.
The
the creature before you looks over at you and in a rather stern-sounding voice for wind says, cannot understand a single word it says. At least in the language it is currently speaking as it gets closer and closer to you. You have... It is now within... It hovers over to about 30 feet away from you. Its weapon starts to drop and swing.
Pull the dagger. Whisper to it. You're touching the ground.
Roll me
20 feet behind it and 10 feet off to the side, so it's still within the radius, but I'm also trying to get the posts behind it.
Okay.
Not going for the creature, but the space behind it.
That would be an 8 to hit the ground.
I mean, it hits the ground.
You miss.
As you
Gets caught by the wind.
Never hits the ground.
Right.
Ever.
You miss.
as
and it
you
lands in the cloud.
bring it back up, the twister takes it and it's in the twister itself. I need someone to roll. No.
You miss and
All of a sudden, the dagger comes flying towards you. Oh, Zachy, I am so sorry. Anyone asks, we say that's what happens
Yes.
to bed.
Nice.
No, it was not a natural one.
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't a natural one.
Time to use the critical miss table.
You know, let's see here. Yeah, what was it again? An 8?
Yeah.
An 8. I can't, Yeah, I'll say that that hits. That hits the general area for what you're going for.
Okay.
Because it isn't. It's an easy shot.
Yeah, I'm hitting the broadside of the ground.
You're hitting the broadside of Dorothy Gale's barn.
Exactly.
Okay. I guess I need to roll a reflex save. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I think they'll get that signal.
So, off to the side, closer to the twister, or to...
To the center ring where it appeared from.
Okay.
I want to get the other center ring and the other lightning bolts and potentially draw them both out.
Good plan, good plan. I would also like you to note that you see an electrical charge coming off of the creature and back onto the
Back onto the ring.
back
The
onto
ring
the
post?
yeah, the ring post.
Okay.
That's a 14 dexterity saving throw.
Like clockwork.
Alright, I'll let you
Okay.
know more.
Tick tock.
So,
Want me to roll that, or?
yeah, you roll it, man. It's your dagger now.
Oh.
The first one was just me because I.
I just made sure that I was outside the blast radius by throwing it behind the dude. But I want to position it between the dude and the ring he's popping out of in the hopes of drawing the other one out.
Oh, you're drawing both out?
I'm drawing both out.
Wow. Okay.
So if, for argument's sake, we'll say I'm back here facing the dude, and the ring is here where he just emerged from, I'm dropping the dagger right about here, catching both within the area of effect.
Okay. All right. Roll that damage, man.
8d6.
8d6.
All that beautiful damage die.
Well,
What?
let me take off my vest so I can, you know. Alright.
Oops. I
Ugh.
hit the wrong one, Mason.
Already you're using that dagger.
It's okay.
I'm so happy.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Alright. There's 10. There is 20. 25.
25 points of damage. Okay, come on.
Which would be not enough to kill me. I'd be left with one.
If you failed your dexterity saving throw, I mean, you could always chuck, jump, dodge, cover.
Dump and run.
Dump and run.
Sugar full.
Oh.
Do you need a pencil sharpener?
Yes, please.
Drawer?
No.
I don't want to disturb the camera reaching for my bag.
Then I can't help you. I know you bought a couple.
Or if someone's just got another pen or pencil,
I got a pen.
I can use a pen. Ooh. Fancy. Jinx. All right. 25 points of damage. Well, I guess I should. Yep, 25 points of damage to both of them.
Sweet. And a massive explosion for everyone else.
Gotta admit, that's a good way to let people know that you're alive and in danger.
The party is over here.
Don't know how to get through the wind wall.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
With that,
He sharpens the eraser.
What did you say?
He sharpens the eraser.
I had to
Stop.
look. Good one. With that, everybody hears around this area right here a booming blast, very similar to some of your nightmares from last night, and a thunderous somewhat thunderous scream.
Well, he's dead. What do we do now?
Yeah.
As because you did something impressive. You know what? Take an inspiration point.
Excellent.
That
Alexa, set the living room to reading.
the storm.
And 100%.
Alexa, set the living room to 100%.
The storm dies down.
Alexa, give me an inspiration point.
Careful.
Sorry, I couldn't understand, but I may have a few recommendations. There's a skill called inspirational quotes.
No, we don't have a bard in the party.
Here are a few popular ones. First, there's a skill called heads up. You can say, fire, or hear
No, I
me.
already cast that spell, but thanks.
All right.
I didn't
So-
quite get that.
Alexa, stop.
I didn't quite get
Stop!
that. First, there's
Alexa,
a skill called
stop.
As the winds die down, you see before you a 5-story tall tower surrounded by some large posts about, I said about 10 feet off the ground?
Yep, 10 feet off.
10 feet off the ground. Oh, well, sticking
Sticking
up.
up 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Sticking up.
I was gonna
10
say
feet.
they're like hovering.
They're not hovering, but a tall creature, no, actually a creature of about medium build, dressed in armor, stands hovering in front of your fellow wizard, and you can see, for those with a good perception, a dagger sticking out of the ground.
Oh, that's good there.
Did it again.
This creature, by your perception, you know that it is an air elemental.
There's not a damn thing I can do about it.
Who says?
Get on the fire.
And you notice that it's, like I said, it's an air elemental clad in armor with with a flail at its side. Rather, not a large as in meant for large creatures kind of flail, but it's definitely something that you would cringe if it hit you. And for you, Mr. Wizard,
Yes, sir.
you definitely angered its friend. Hang on.
Good.
Hang on. Come on. Come on. Trying to double. I'm having trouble making second tabs. My
Keyboard activated.
You know what? I'll do this. Okay. No. Wrong one. Of course, it's the last book in the pile. You see another wisp appear. Oh, come on. There we are. as two air elementals drop before you. One clad in armor, the other, both clad in armor. One wielding a flail. The other looks barehanded, unarmed. And with that, I will ask you all to roll initiative.
You need columns,
I need columns,
posts,
posts,
elementals.
elementals.
What about my guy?
It's cack.
Initiative, said the man.
Yeah.
Hey, I rolled the same things, Johan.
Uh-oh. What'd you
But I got a +3 to my roll.
Actually, I'll bring that.
His was including
Oh,
his modifier.
I rolled what you totaled.
For now, we'll just say these posts are at a diagonal 15 feet apart from each other. Wait, 10, 5, 10, 15. That's all we'll need at the moment. I doubt that you're going to run around the whole tower. If you guys do, I will.
As we proceed to run around the town.
I will break initiative right here and now, and I will choose to smite someone.
Wait, tower?
Wait, you're a paladin? What?
Paladins aren't the only ones that can smite.
True that. I smite thee with my words.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled the elderberries. Take 3d8 radiant damage as the words hurt.
That is what I'm thinking.
Oh, right. So, you had crossed.
I had out earlier.
You had crossed the path,
Yep.
and there you are. And we're about 10 feet. 5,
He was 30 from me.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
And 30 behind him.
And for the fun of it, you said behind.
That's as
Behind
close
it?
as you're gonna get, I guess.
That's what you said. Because it was
For something.
we originally appeared at 60, and then moved forward 30.
Yeah, I'd like to do.
That's your dagger
Yeah, I have
Okay.
actual-
right there. Just because. Hey, I don't know if you want to keep it or not,
Oh yeah.
or if you choose to pick it up.
It was not my intent to use that today, but
Was not my intent to cast fireball. They made me do it.
when the rest of the party is having problems getting to me, and
Yeah. Well, you are roughly, and everyone else was closest one was about 70 feet away.
Yep.
And you had gone back to the group. That was about, we'll say 90. So, 3, 6, 9,
Neighbor gets home.
12. Okay. Everyone else is off the board right now.
Off the map.
So you guys are 15 feet off the board. And I've got to roll initiatives for myself. Ooh. Oh, right. Okay.
You said there was a tower?
Yes.
Big tower or a little tower?
Big tower.
Here, use that as the base of the tower so we have an idea.
Okay. Say roughly about there.
Okay. It's fine.
Actually, that kind of gives it an interesting glow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
My wife and her fire addiction.
anyone above 20? Oh, right.
Go lower.
Hold on. I
We all
forgot.
rolled like horse shit.
I forgot Zachy the Mooch.
Yeah.
Now he needs an hour.
Oops. And Twin Cities Actors
It's
Gaming.
very, very hot.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I need to view Zachy's.
Because the games he's playing on are made for a newer version of that tablet.
Oh. No, not view user profile. Alright. That was a 12 and that was a 3. Alright. Okay, and we will say for the sake that your cleric friend. Oh, do we put her in the ditch or do we?
That's up to you. You're running her.
Okay, you guys get a cleric. You guys get a cleric as well. Woohoo!
And if she was here, she should be here. So.
However, you don't get Morse because Morse is slowing slowing down. Injuries are still acting up. Anyway, that was an 11. So 14, 16. Okay. And and Vekrana. Vekrana. Huh. 16 as well. Okay. Zachy will go before. Okay. So no one above 20. 20 to 15? No, 20 to 15. Safe. Okay. Zachy goes first.
Wow.
Oh no.
Followed by Vekrana. Oh, right. I'll take care of that in a second. Followed by Flail.
The bad.
The one that's closest to.
One of the bad guys.
Just calling it Flail for right now because one has a flail, one is barehanding this.
Okay.
Anyone 15 to 10?
13.
14.
13.
10.
Okay. So we've got Okay, so 14 was
14 was me.
Archaea.
Between the two of you, which has the higher dex?
17 for me.
Probably.
Yep.
17.
Roll
Us.
roll to see who goes first.
D20?
Yep.
Natural 1.
Good to get it out now.
Hold
Good
it,
to get it
hold
out.
it.
Yep. Natural 1.
Oh!
You guys are brothers. Fuck.
Roll it again.
15.
15.
God. Roll it again.
We're getting this on camera, right?
Yes.
Oh, natural 2.
Oh no. 10.
Oh, you got it.
Nils.
Well done. Well done.
Mills, okay.
Wow.
It looks like the power of 3 even works on brothers.
Oh, wow.
Mills, Jerry, and then we have Johan, followed by
Nobody.
Fist.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Okay.
call him Handy, but alright.
Oh, handy.
Fist is fine.
Well, flail, fist. I was
Yeah,
going for
yeah. Hanover.
acronyms.
It's the F thing.
Shirts and
Well, if you
Fine.
want.
Hanover Fist.
Okay, so Zacky's the first up. Oh, and before I forget, there were
Fist of Hanover.
2
Yeah.
right here.
And I thought Nils was near one.
Yeah, Nils was.
It's like behind one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right there
There you
behind
go.
it.
Oh, okay.
And you were off to the side a little bit. Off from center.
Right.
Yeah, you can put your bag.
Yeah,
under
you
the
might want
table
to
so
slide
you
that
don't
thing
trip
aside
over it.
because
I could.
waiting for the natural 1 on your dex roll.
Yeah. Boom! Clatter, clatter.
Boom, clatter, clatter. Boom.
Nobody's downstairs.
All right. So,
What are you jumping
Okay.
bastards doing up there?
We're clogging, do you mind?
okay, come on.
There's a
Zacky,
plugging problem.
Mr. Mooch. Let's see here. I can already picture Ben. Wait, I'm first again? Yes, buddy, that's what you get for choosing a dex-based class.
Absolutely.
Yes, what should I do? Go make friends with it.
Alright, so. Zacky is way too far away to do anything, so,
I
but,
could see him
oh, he'll probably
moving and then,
probably hiding behind
Bonus
one of
action
these.
hide.
yeah, I was gonna say if he's incredibly far away, I could see him moving and then dashing after a 5-minute discussion.
Yeah, we'll cut the 5-minute discussion. Sorry, Ben. We have to cut your airtime. He gets double speed using feline agility.
Right,
So,
right, that was it.
So-
So, he would double time however close he could get and then height.
he can move up to 120 feet with his action and movement.
He would bonus action height.
If he's going to hide, then yeah. 30,
Yeah.
60 plus double. If he uses bonus action dash as well, then that
He would,
goes
let's
to
see here.
180.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, 180. That is, why am I blanking on numbers now?
90 feet natural.
180 is 60 feet. Is 12 squares. 12 squares times 3, 36 squares. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I mean, he could be right up one of their noses if they had one.
But
20 is 60. That's 100 feet. I think what we'll have him do is Zacky will run up to one of these pillars
And I
and hide. Roll for stealth.
7.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Wow! I roll a 3 and a 2.
If I remember, it is bonus is silver 1.
Yeah, it's a 9, so that's 12 on stealth. Which,
You think you're hidden?
even for, you think you're hidden, that's, yeah, he thinks he's hidden. He believes that he is hidden rather well. You all see a cat butt. Just
The tail.
Okay. Fekrea will Fekrana. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think Archaea as well because that
Yeah.
but Fekrana will move
Faye.
Fekrana.
Just call her Faye.
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 So that is 60 feet. Oh wait, no, that was 30 feet. And then we'll move her another 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right.
60 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And that is it. Well, no, actually. Okay, this is a stupid question. What are her spells?
I don't know.
Does she have a specific
I
spell?
can look.
I've got them right here.
Okay.
She has it.
Da-da-da.
She will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Nice. That's a good one. The Hammer of the Cleric.
Mm-hmm. And it can go up to 60 feet away from her.
Printed just for the occasion.
Before I forget, oh, you want to pull out the bird too for the owl?
Yeah, give me a second. I have to find the green spiritual hammer. Well, the red ones are the bad guys. The green ones are the good guys.
I don't know what her spiritual weapon looks like, so...
There you go. Spiritual hammer. Have a nice day.
Alright.
The
It
traditional cleric weapon, a
Love
mace.
it.
Or a hammer.
For now, anyway. She may decide to change it later. But,
You're not here, we play it for you.
yep. I once made a cleric that was like the Mad Hatter, and for its spiritual weapon, it had a kettle for a spiritual weapon that slams down, like just hops around, slams down, and gives a billowing toot out of its spout.
2.
Okay, but if you toot, just make sure that you say excuse me afterwards.
Or just be downwind.
Yeah. No Dutch opening.
Here. Jerry's bird.
It's so small.
Well, size is relative.
I expected a bigger bird.
It's not the size of the boat.
It's
The motion of the ocean.
all right. Gotta make sure. How do I make sure that? Okay, fine. We'll just do it this way then. Why are you so persistent? Okay, she's. For some strange reason, I cannot click her spell slots. Oh, because I'm not the.
You're not her.
I'm not the owner. Okay.
Do you want
Dungeon
me to
Master
click her
can
spell slot?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Just to keep track.
No, just give me a second.
With that, it's Flail's turn.
Oh, hold on before you go far. I just rolled something by accident. Don't mind me.
Alexa, set the living room to reading. Alexa, set the living room to 100%.
you just wait a minute, it'll go back to you by itself.
I know.
I know.
And there are the times it doesn't.
It's not often.
You pissed off an elemental, Jerry.
All right, what am I taking off here?
Second level spell. You pissed off an elemental, Jerry. What did you expect?
What, is it Friday night already?
If you didn't have an inspiration, I would have given it to you.
If you refresh the page, this slot should be marked.
Thank you very much. All right. And Zaki can't use his feline agility until he pauses for an entire turn.
Yep.
So, with that, the flail, Mr. O'Malley.
Yep.
It glides to you, hovering right in front. Let's see here. Okay. Share the love. It rolls and attacks you. That's a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And I need a D8 here. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Is that all?
And it
Before
attacks again.
You know, before you say that, you might want to get your ass up here.
It's not my turn.
That's a 16 to hit.
16?
Yep.
You
You got your mage armor up.
That makes armor class, but I am gonna spend a spell slot for shield and just say,
All right.
Add 5. It's 5, right?
let's add 5.
Add 5.
5. Add 5 until your next turn.
Mm-hmm. And it swings one more time. That's a 19 to hit.
Still misses.
So it comes up. It swings its flail over its head. The chain comes down. Here comes the spike ball. Bam! It just barely grazes you. It comes back. No! As what is it? Like a barrier, a shield, barrier, just like. Okay, I wanted to know if it was like Dresden Files
Big old barrier.
No.
but just I cast barrier. Skins off, and as it comes back for the third one, it misses. With that, Archaea, you are up. You are currently 15 feet off the map.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Longstrider on myself.
Nice! Don't see that too often. That's a good one.
And, hang on, let me, oh, it did, okay. And move my 40 feet.
40 feet, okay. That's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And if you want, I can tell you your range right now.
Yeah.
5,
Using the longbow?
15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30,
They're in
35,
range.
40.
Longbow?
60,
Yeah, you're in range.
65. Long Strider is a bonus action?
No.
No, it's
That's
just an action? Okay. Currently, you are 60 feet away from the closest elemental.
Okay.
You used your movement, used your
Yep.
action.
Mm-hmm.
And I got nothing else I can do. So-
Hunter's Mark. Oh, wait,
an
hold on.
That's an action to cast.
That's an action to cast? I thought it was a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action to move it.
Oh.
You can. Nope.
Yeah.
You could dash to get closer, but you don't really need to.
Nope, she can't because she used
could.
Long Strider.
You could bonus action.
There's somebody at the front door.
He's not.
Maybe I should stop banging on the couch.
No, it said front door human detection.
Okay. You gonna go look? I'm kind of
No.
stuck here.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Nils.
Yeah.
You're up. All right. All right. You are here,
Oh!
and that's down there.
Right? 5, 10, 15,
I didn't do it.
This time.
Alright, I'll let the.
Could have been a bug.
Could have been, but
Ah!
I am going to wild shape into a dire wolf,
ooh,
which I have 50 feet.
yeah.
He's still out of range, so I'll have to dash to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me figure this out here. 50.
You're in striking distance for next turn.
Right there with my movement. I will get behind him. And that'll be my turn. I can
Okay.
get there with my
Yeah.
dash. That's about it.
Is it a? I gotta ask. Is it a black dire wolf? Because with your hair the way it is, or is it gray?
It would be dark brown with the gray around the muzzle. Yeah.
I love it.
Kind of a little trails of brown.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things about D&D is the artistic licensing of the players.
Yeah, not all the same color. They change as different animals get different looks.
That's why I like when Critical Role Jester Lavore kept on making her characters blue.
Right.
Even the T-Rex with
A
is
blue.
blue
Right.
with pink polka dot. No, not pink. Purple polka dots.
A blue mammoth.
Uh-huh. Definitely sticks out, but it's so trickster.
Right.
It's so trickster domain. All right. With that, Jerry, you are up. This guy just took a piece out of you,
And you have
Yeah.
advantage on a strike.
but he
So-
doesn't have his knife anymore, or his dagger.
Dagger.
It's alright. It's played its part. Bonus action Hex. To.
All right.
Do you play as flanking?
Yep.
All
I
right.
call flanking,
All right.
but only directly opposing.
Right.
They're in there somewhere. It's not alphabetical. I know.
Okay.
Tilted backwards and you should be able to read them all, more or less.
Text. Here we go.
There'll probably be more.
Yep.
You don't have to do it all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get that handy.
It's right there.
Let me guess. Hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. O'Malley.
Firebolt. It's either a natural 1 or a natural 2.
Unfortunately-
Goes out of the system early.
Unfortunately, as do you use a rod or a wand, or is this all hand?
All hand.
Oh, is
All
he
hand?
still exhausted?
Yes. He's still got. Ooh. Yes. Thank you. As you're
I'm trying to be a
as you're trying to flail your hands around, and you manage to point, it gave this creature a brief moment to dodge out of the way, just ding, off the armor.
Yep. Alright, well that's it for me.
All right. With that, Johan.
Question. We're
Yes.
flanking, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't he get advantage on his attack?
I did. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, good
Never mind.
Good to get
Never
them out of the
mind.
way now.
I thought it was just a low roll. Holy shit. All right.
There. For when she does it.
I did what I could for you, buddy.
I've
Appreciate that.
Hey, I rolled a 2 and a 3 for Zacky's advantage on stealth. So Johan,
I am off the map, right?
yep,
Move 30.
moving 30. Oh wait, sorry, that's Zacky.
There you go.
Okay, so moving 30, you're right there.
How far is it target?
The target is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
Yeah.
65, 70, 75 feet away.
Bonus action dash, another 30. I want to get closer.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right around there.
If that's 30.
That's 30.
So now how far away am I?
You're now 45 feet away. And if you want, you can spend your action to also.
Yeah, I know.
I rarely get to go this vast
Yeah.
of a
Cool,
of a
man.
map.
For sure.
This is so cool.
Spend my action to get there.
All right.
And that is everything but my reaction.
All right. Then we'll go to number 2, Fist. Now, Fist is going to also gonna spend its movement to go 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Jerry, you pissed him off. 35, 40, 45, 50.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
They're right on
Fireball.
top.
Yeah.
All right, I'm awake. All right, now I cast Fireball.
With what, Jerry? With what? You're level 4!
But I got inspiration.
Doesn't give you a level, Jerry! If I have to explain this, what are you going to do as a wizard, Jerry?
And suddenly
I'm
a
gonna
fireball
dance.
appears in the field.
Oh, crud, it's the dance of Kali.
A fireball appears in the field and hits the bad guy.
If any of you guys remember that Sanctuary series,
Oh no.
that
Recall the series, yes, never watched it.
guy who played Daniel Jackson on Stargate danced as if he was on a Bollywood show, and in order to summon Kali, it was rather humorous, impressive, but
That's
humorous. So,
Yep.
with that, it's now Zacky's turn.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
Come on, Zach.
Bring it.
Okay.
Do something constructive, please.
I'll give him a free knowledge nature. No wait. Would it be nature for elementals? Or would it be...
Depends. No, it wouldn't be nature. It'd be religion or arcana. Depending on their nature.
I'll give him a free arcana check. Just to see if he's smart enough to know not to use... to use spells rather than regular attacks. That's a 3 on the die. So, 8. Zacky's going to prep his crossbow. No, it's short bow. Now, crossbow does more damage. And strike. Would you, Bill? Could you read that die for me?
Here is your reminder.
I trust you.
Okay,
Get ready for bed.
that's a
Alexa, dismiss.
That's a natural 1. The arrow goes flying off in a random direction, and Zacky's just like, I swear I'm a good shot!
No, you're not.
And
You're just nervous.
and he's going to move over here. He actually did have... Oh, wait. Because he's hidden, he does get a roll with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's attacking the elemental.
Yeah. And he...
It's engaged. It's advantage anyway.
Okay. Never mind. Retract to the I swear I'm a good shot! I am a good shot!
Uh-huh.
That's a 21 to hit.
Woo!
Nice.
He does 1d8 plus 5 worth of damage plus sneak attack, which at his level is 2d6.
Correct.
On the short bow?
On the short bow.
Are you talking the sneak attack? Yes. It's
No, the crossbow he used.
crossbow is 1d6.
1d6, 1d8. It's a light
Sorry,
crossbow.
yeah, 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 5 and sneak attack.
2d6.
Okay, that is 9
think it's
plus
2d6.
5. That's 14 points of damage.
Yeah.
And
Crap. Somebody doesn't have any arrows.
Zaki doesn't?
Not in his inventory.
We'll give him a quiver's worth of crossbow and shortbow arrows. Just because
Yep,
yeah.
I'm with you.
And mark off 1.
And adding a quiver.
1 crossbow bolts.
Yep. No, you said short bow. That was arrow.
No, that was a crossbow
Oh,
bolt
right,
that he
right.
used.
Okay.
For the first one he did.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, Zaki takes his light crossbow and fires, and it lodges into the bicep area of the air elemental. Oh, and causing it to shriek with a little with pain, but it doesn't look as it affected it as much as a human would be affected by it. It then turns its head at Zaki, and Zaki is just like, I gotta get out of here. And he's gonna circle around here
Bonus action hide.
and bonus action hide.
Stealth is advantage and plus 9.
Thank you. That's double 2s.
For 11.
For 11. He thinks that he's hidden.
Yeah, boots and cloak of elven kind, so yeah, he's got advantage on stealth.
Oh my goodness.
He has expertise in stealth too.
Anyway. With that, we go over to Faye. And Faye is, if I remember correctly, in order to move your spiritual weapon,
It's a bonus action.
it is a bonus action?
30 feet. Versus 20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet and repeat the attack.
When she cast it, Was she in range to put it next to?
She was not. She was too far away
Okay.
for it, so I brought it to the closest that she could get.
I'm just checking.
So that she can actually put it between the two elementals and attack one of them.
Sweet. Meeny, miny, mo.
Let's see here. That is a +7 to her attack. 16. Unfortunately, 16 misses. That's an interesting thing to do. With her second action, she is going to cast.
What level is she?
With her action.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was a bonus action.
Yep.
With her other action, she's going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. A black beam of enervating energy springs from her fingers toward a creature within range, 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep, she is within range. I think Flail is a bigger threat at the moment. The target deals only half damage with melee with weapon attacks that use strength. So, and this is a +7 to hit. Oh, and that misses. Could you put a second spot in for level 2 spell slot for Big Krona?
What'd she cast?
Ray of
Oh,
Enfeeblement.
right. Wasn't listening. Sorry.
With that, she's
I'm not listening as well as I should have.
she's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna move over here and try and be ready for the next strike. Flail. Huh. I got. All of a sudden, the kitty disappeared. So, one attack will go to Jerry, and now there's a direwolf as well. So, two to Jerry because Jerry did the most damage, and one to the direwolf.
It's a puppy.
So,
They're all puppies.
Jerry? Dang. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. And for Jerry, that's a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And it's going to use its lightning strike.
Wait, is your shield still up?
No,
No.
that's a round's over.
Right. Checking.
If it was
Oh, wait.
25.
Yeah, because it ends until.
It runs until when you cast it. It runs until your next turn.
Yeah, I already had my turn.
Okay. I'm losing track.
No, that's all right. It's a good question.
It's going to cast its lightning strike on you as well.
No.
What?
Pen or a pencil?
Oh.
That works.
Just looking for some d8s here. Come on. we'll use these 3 for right now. Jerry, you take 22 points
Down.
as the flail strikes out at you, and you feel the first one was like, okay, that felt like a regular flail. The next one you could see from the core of the elemental's body. It charges its hand. A charge comes down its arm into its hand through the flail, and you feel a sudden jolt of electricity.
Yep. Knocks me unconscious. Hex is no longer applied.
Okay.
Great concentration.
All right.
So much for pack tactics.
I will admit, though, Jerry did 50 points of fire damage in 1 round. That's...
His familiar's still there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's not a crow. I was going to say, yeah, it's going to pick at his dead body.
His eyeball.
Go for the soft tissue first.
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
Hit who?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right.
All right. And after flail, it's Arceus' turn.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Flail.
Okay. Hunter's Mark. That's Hex. There it is. Tis marked.
And I can still attack, right?
No.
No?
Casting Hunter's Mark is an action.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step back to kind of behind the rock. What, half cover?
Behind this rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give you a half cover.
Half cover? Okay. That's all I can do.
Smart. Okay. With that, Nils, you are up.
Nope. Sorry. Hold on.
Huh?
Hunter's Mark is bonus action.
I
Oh.
was wondering.
Yeah, I thought so too. So yeah, if you want, from here you can attack, or if you want, you
Okay,
can...
I'm gonna attack from half cover. Is that advantage or no?
No, it's not an advantage or anything like that. It's just,
Okay.
it's a little bit of defense against your opponent.
Okay. Then I am going to use my longbow
All right,
against Flail.
against flail.
15.
15 deflects off the armor.
Okay.
It's a good. It was a good shot though. All right,
Close, but no.
Nils.
Gonna nibble his ankle.
Man. Well, I was hoping to have advantage on it, but
Well, again, if the familiar's still there,
no. It's not.
Yeah, the familiar would still be there. It's
if
not
the familiar is
concentration.
still there, technically,
The familiar doesn't count as threatening though,
Right.
because it's
Advantage on
it
attacks.
doesn't attack.
At least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally isn't incapacitated. So I wouldn't really consider your familiar to be an ally.
If it were to use the help
Threatening.
action,
It
I would
can't
allow it.
attack.
It can
it
attack.
doesn't say anything about attacking. It says about an ally being within 5 feet. Is the familiar an ally? Yes
Nice
or no?
job.
That's up to him, man.
Is it friendly or
Say
not to
no.
you? Put it that way.
I didn't give it the
No.
order to give the help
It's
action.
not a matter
It's
of
9
help
o'clock
action.
right now, and why is your nose
It's a matter of
bleeding?
positioning.
I leave it on him.
Put,
Yeah, I
put
know.
your, both your things on the chargers and then go take a look in the mirror.
I'm going to allow it in this case due to the programming of these elementals.
Gotcha.
However, the bird is stationary because it does not know what it's going. It doesn't know what it's going to do.
It doesn't matter what it's going to do. The fact
Can't
that
be
it's there.
commanded to do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's there.
Tact.
What?
Is
21
there,
to hit.
here,
21
Oh, wait,
hits.
that is
Yeah.
uh,
D6.
Are your attacks considered magical at this point?
What?
No.
Just be a piercing
phone is
damage.
plugged into
Okay.
the
Probably resist.
USB port.
Okay. So you
Or
need another plug-in?
Yeah.
immune.
Is there one on the table?
We'll see.
You know that they have done
Shit,
damage.
that's fucking good. 13 points of
No,
damage.
leave
Nice.
that cord right there.
Would you consider my direwolf to be magical, which would make my bite magical?
Well, certain druids actually do have a special ability that their wild shape forms do cause magical damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just don't know what level that is considered.
Yeah, I didn't see it in my,
I think
like, my
it's
features. or
6th level,
traits,
your attacks become magical.
However, Circle of Moon,
Right.
that could be there could be something different going right there.
There's not. I don't see it.
By the way, now you know how to make an air elemental
Oh,
because you can't do it right now
Right.
at this level, but
let me write that down so I don't forget.
Is that for a school tablet?
Probably.
Yeah, this is for my school.
Okay. Put that one on
All right.
the top of the table.
you bite into the air.
Carefully.
You manage to make purchase on something. It's rather weird, and this is speaking from a guy that
Is weird.
is weird. But you've probably hunted in your wild shape forms, I take it, yeah?
Mhm.
You're under the
For sure.
understanding that, hey man, animals gotta eat,
Right.
and you might as well learn what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, this is a weird kind of feeling. It's almost like it's air, but there's some kind of purchase.
Right.
What the?
Swirling.
Yeah.
It's like having a air dryer in your mouth.
Now I'm imagining dogs just sticking their head out. Okay. With that, Nils, do you plan on doing anything else?
Oh,
You can
man.
you can always move out.
No, I'll stay
Oh,
there.
it's not moving.
Okay. With that,
I have a feeling.
What is
Jerry?
around here? What is that?
I need a death saving throw from you.
Natural 20.
Oh, there is one thing.
I rolled a
wanna
natural
do
20 when I
before
rolled
you
my
can do this thing.
familiar's initiative,
You
so I
what?
forgot to do
There is one thing, but I'll let you do that. As a bonus action, I can spend a spell slot to regain hit points.
Yes.
Yes. So
You
let
gonna
me
do that?
let me figure. Yeah, I wanted to do that.
I didn't know.
because
Oh.
10, which means success.
I can read it and when
10, yes, is a success. Unless you're using Gambler's Blade.
So, combat wild shape, you can use your wild shape as a bonus action, and a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended. So,
Yep. So,
since I went down to 8,
Go to spells
yep,
on the top.
yep, I got it. Thanks, buddy. Welcome.
yeah, baby, he's got it.
Which would be level 1. 1d8. 1d8. Add a d8. I gain 1 hit point.
Woo!
I was gonna say you might want to blow a level 2 slot, figuring an average roll of 4. But
Nope, I go up 1. So
Was it worth it?
that one hit point might,
Yeah, I know.
might do it.
Every point counts, I know.
After seeing Jerry go down and then one hit.
Well, it was 2 hits to take me down.
Well, yeah, but that last one was.
One more than
That
I
was
had.
a lot
Yeah.
of damage to.
The-
Couple lightning. Yeah.
It was frustrated with you, and also the first hit was like, what?
Oh, one.
You're going to, and you decided to shield against the others. It was wanting blood.
Wild shit.
Can't cast.
All right.
Routine. Choose whenever. Double check the beast, the wild shape, because I'm pretty certain that, oh no, it was in Circle of Moon.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Primal Strike. Your attacks in beast form count as magical at level 6.
All right.
Okay. Good to know. So Jerry saved, Nils healed, Johan.
Sorry.
I was like, yeah, Wimbledon there, Bill?
I thought he had a short system.
Little
I can get rid
little
of
electrical
mine.
problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pull out my Moon Touch Rapier as I run up and take a swipe at Flail.
Okay. And you get your sneak attack.
I gotta hit first. Do I trust this or do I want to do this? Bastard son of a bitch. 9.
9. Nope. Sorry. Does not hit. With that, do you plan on doing anything else?
I don't know if it'll do any good. Fuck it. Take a shot with the crossbow. Since I made an attack. 19.
19 hits.
It actually hit.
It hit. It made purchase.
Oh wait, I get sneak attack too.
Yep.
So that's 7 points plus another 5.
So that's
12.
12. Okay. After damage reduction.
That's what I think.
It's all right.
It happens.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
It's damage.
Points are
damage, man.
Damage is damage.
I know. I put the reduction part of it.
And
Yep, I get it.
it is now Fist's turn.
Flail?
Flail or fist?
Fist.
Fist.
Yeah, because Flail took out Jared.
That's right.
Hey, hold on a second. Should we take our intermission?
If you want to. Oh, let me do this first. It's gonna just
Finish the round out.
Finish the round.
Just started the round because I'm at the bottom, aren't I?
Nope. Fist is at the bottom.
All right.
So
Zacky's at the top.
I thought I was at the bottom.
it's going to hover around, and it's going to flank the dire wolf.
There we go.
Pack tactics on pack tactics.
Yep. That one hit point's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, I
know it.
All right.
The difference between unconscious and flat out dead.
Fortunately for you,
Go low.
Fist doesn't get to use the lightning strike
Oh, good.
because it needs a weapon.
Good night, Remy.
Good night, Mason.
Come here, buddy.
Good night, Monster.
Good night.
Good night, Daddy. Good night, Daddy.
That hurts.
13 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, I'm rolling really
Good.
really low on these. I'm gonna just switch one of these die out.
Have fun. Doing
Okay.
good.
23 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah, that hits.
Sleep
Okay.
fast.
What? If I sleep fast, then I'll sleep less. So then I'll wake.
No, the faster you sleep, the sooner you'll get to morning.
That's just bending
10.
time.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And
Sleep well.
third one. Yep, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Take another 8.
I love that my son's a geek.
I mean, raised in a house full of them, it was bound to happen.
He did that all on
Okay. And
He did that all on his own.
with that, we come to the top of the round. We'll take the break.
Intermission!
Oh, okay.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the. What?
And have ourselves a snack.